Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Tower of Fantasy video. Alright, so today's video we're going to talk about Crow. Now I'm sure you guys have heard it by now that Crow is nerfed. Not in global server just yet. Crow is nerfed in KR server. Now I'm going to bring up the official post right here. This is from Never. Let's see if we can translate this in English. So as you can see, they are changing how Crow works regarding the modifiers. You can see right here, right? So before the fix, press and hold basic attack, where the jetpack thing is each time it hits target, it deals this amount of damage. So after the fix, apparently, so each time it hits target, it deals this amount of damage. When triggered, the further away from the ground, the more damage it deals, up to 600% damage. So they are sort of like minimizing the damage that Crow can do, which makes sense because he does a lot of damage with this jetpack tag. Alright, so if you guys are still not aware of the jetpack tag, basically you jump or double jump with Crow and then you hold jetpack and then you hold attack so that you can do the dive with Crow. Now this gives you a lot of damage. Alright, so I think a lot of you guys have known based on my previous video, Crow actually does the highest single target damage in the game. Now a lot of players are obviously worried. I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, okay, is this going to come to global? If it is going to come to global, when is it coming? So right now, as of the time of me making this video, it's not yet September 15th. September 15th would be the update for Claudia, and alongside we get the artificial island and stuff. So maybe during the maintenance, they're going to fix Crow. That is a lot of players' prediction and myself as well. I think if they are ever going to fix anything in the game, they will sort of need to do a maintenance first for that to happen. Now keep in mind, in CN server, they never fix this. CN server, Crow is still allowed to do this dive thing, right? But of course, different server has different management ways, so global is a little bit different. Numbers are adjusted slightly so that it's less broken. Now let's talk about Crow in general, right? If the jetpack thing actually get fixed where Crow can't do the jetpack dive anymore, will he still be good? Which is what I want to discuss with you guys right here, right? Now, before that, I want to talk a little bit about some information that a lot of players have been telling me. Male characters, the endurance when you use the Crow dive jump, it reduces significantly less compared to using female characters. So based on my testing so far, that seems to be true. I have two male characters, which is Zero and Crow Simulacra. So basically we're talking about the Simulacra right here, right? So in terms of when you use male characters, I noticed they tend to use less stamina. Alright, so the Crow jetpack, when you use this and you hit an enemy, keep in mind that this will consume your stamina. And yes, female characters seem to consume more stamina based on my testing. One more thing is the character height. Some people have been saying that I feel like character at a shorter height seems to do more instances compared to character at a medium to tall height. So I don't have King to test this out, unfortunately, but based on my testing using Zero Simulacra or Crow Simulacra, because these are the only two male characters I have, I'm not sure is that tied to the gender or is it because of the height, right? So that's something that I can't test unless I have King. Now, there's a misconception going on around, obviously, saying that if Crow ever gets nerfed from this jetpack tech, that means he's going to be completely useless. He's like worth nothing, which is not true at all, which is the purpose of this video. Hopefully, we can talk a little bit more about his advancements, right? So let's jump into the stars and have a look at a couple of things. If you notice Crow, a 1 star, when you attack targets from behind, increase crit rate of all dual blades attack by 40%. And you backstab an electrified target, increase crit rate 100%, you will always crit damage increase by 30%. This is a lot of boosts. Crow at 1 star, insane. Alright, Crow at 3 star, this is where it gets crazy. Alright, increase damage by 30% to targets with less than 60% HP. Now, obviously there's a condition to this. As you can see, the targets need to be less than 60%, almost half HP, right? To be able to, for you to activate this 30% more damage. But that is a lot of value and it's quite insane as well. The 1 star, 3 star is kind of a big boost for Crow. It does improve Crow's damage. And one more thing, once we look at 5 star, triggering a back attack grants 100% crit chance for the next 4 seconds, increases crit damage by 50%. Now this is again a lot of crit damage increase, which will boost his damage significantly. Alright, and the 6 stars, after using a skill, increase volt damage dealt to the target by 20% for 20 seconds. As you can see, Crow's damage boosts once he gets all of these advancements increase his damage proportionally significantly for sure, right? Compared to someone like Samir, for example, if you look at Samir's boost, there's not much boost for her damage per se. She gets a little bit of a boost at 1 star. At 3 star, increase crit rate, alright, so that she crit more often, but it doesn't increase crit damage, right? As you can see, at 5 star, it gives the duration of electro field, pulls the target into the center. That's about it. There's no damage boost right there. At 6 stars, it reduces skill cooldown by 1 second. She doesn't get much more damage boost going up to 6 stars, whereas Crow gets way more. So if you're talking about 6 star Crow, yes, a 6 star Crow will have way more damage than a 6 star Samir. But if you're talking at low stars, if you do not have as invested Crow at all, that's where Samir will be a much better choice in a Volt Resonance team alongside with Nemesis. Now, let's talk about the Tower of Fantasy damage calculations. A lot of people have been sharing me this link on Discord, so let's talk about this a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to give credits where credits due. So big shout out to May G4987 for this Tower of Fantasy DPS calculation. So take everything you see here with a grain of salt. I do like the work that is put into here. You can see a bunch of calculations involved in terms of the damage per discharge, endurance, DPS, max auto DPS, etc. So I'm going to share you guys the link in the description below as well, so you guys can access the documents by yourself. Now, let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see much more detailed one. So I want you guys to focus on max auto DPS and endurance DPS. Notice you can see Samir at 1 star is around this amount at 210 and 318, right? So if we go to Crow, now you can see Crow comparison right here with 3 star, 5 star, and 6 star. Now you can see Crow at 6 star does way more significantly. Now again, Samir doesn't get more damage boost compared to Crow at 6 stars. So you can see 298, 268 damage per second. Now where it gets really crazy is not the max auto DPS, but we're talking about the damage per discharge. Alright, this is going to be kind of insane. Notice everybody's damage per discharge right here is about 900 damage, 700 damage. 900 is from King at 3 star with 3 enemies. So you gotta read the skills. For King, a 30% damage increase for 3 nearby targets, which is insane. Look at Crow's damage, right? So this is where it gets really crazy. 6 star, with the enemy being less than 60% HP, you get almost 1800. This is insane. Crow seems to be the only one on this list that is able to pull off thousands of damage per discharge. Alright, so hopefully that is some of your guys' mind in terms of you guys are thinking whether you want to invest in Crow or not. If you are someone that has a 3 star and above Crow, I don't think you have to be worried about his DPS potential. Now, to further prove this, let me give you guys an example, alright? So if you guys watch my stream, every single day I stream on this channel, you guys will notice that one of the strongest member in my crew, Akisa, he's a Crow abuser. And he's actually the top player in my server. Alright, so let me show you guys the rankings. And what am I talking about? Bygone Phantasm. Now, Bygone Phantasm, you cannot use Jetpack. So whoever that plays Bygone Phantasm using Crow, they are playing it normally. They are just using his skills in a way that, you know, you are like trying to target the enemy, dodge the enemy, etc. So let me show you guys Akisa's ranking. He is rank 42. I think last week he was ranked higher. He was ranked like 20 something. So I think he has dropped ever since. But he's currently level 272. And he is using Crow. And I can show you guys, this is what he's using in his team. He's currently using Meryl 3 stars. He is using Crow 6 stars. Now he has a Crow 6 star. And he has Nemesis 6 star as well. Yes, he's running a full Volt team. I know he does get crazy gears. You can see his Volt attack is about 11,000. Kind of a whale. But hey, that proves the point that, you know, Crow at 6 star without Jetpack is still really strong. Alright, if Akisa is doing it with his 6 star Crow, beating almost, you know, in the top 50 in the server for Bygone Phantasm, I think that proves the point that Crow is not useless. But hey, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Crow is worth investing? How many of you guys have 3 stars and above Crow? If you guys have 6 star Crows, comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.